Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Melrose Boys Basketball Senior Night. Tonight we are here to recognize the outstanding efforts of 4 student athletes who have played a tremendous role in leading the Melrose Boys basketball program. These young men have worked hard to establish a solid work ethic, excelled in the classroom, and given back to their community. We will also recognize his parents and guardians for their love and support in that time. Each player will meet his parents at midcourt to show his appreciation and present a rose to his mother. Our first senior is Marino Preziosa, who is joined by his mother Gina and father John. Our next senior is Luke Peshoa, who is joined by his mother Judy and father Mark. Our next senior is Harry Kelly, who is joined by his mother Susan and father Ralph. And our last senior is Jay Tucci, who is joined by his mother Linda and father Mark. Let's have one last round of applause for these 4 seniors in their contributions to Melrose High School. And now for our starting lineups. First with Wilmington High School. Number 2, Owen Surratt. Number 3, Kevin Palmerino. Number 5, Christopher Stokes. Number 14, Evan Witalis. And number 24, Stephen Anthony. And now for your Melrose Red Raiders. Number 4, senior guard Luke Peshoa. Number 13, senior forward Harry Kelly. Number 20, senior guard Captain Jay Tucci. Number 21, senior guard Marino Preziosa. And number 22, junior forward Captain Luca Lakovic. We now ask that you rise for the playing of our national anthem. attention to center court for a special gift to our seniors, recording artist Eric Van Dam.
And good morning, Melrose. Oh, geez. Good afternoon. Good evening, Melrose. Good evening, Melrose. I'm your host, Makai Dunton.
And I'm Jack Haggerty.
And hey, Jack, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
There's love in the air tonight, Makai.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys. And we're back for another doubleheader. Melrose versus Wilmington. Starting off with the boys' games. Luca and number 5 on Wilmington. Christopher Stokes will be taking the tip. And we're off.
You know, Makai, that was a really good opening ceremony they had for the seniors there.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The saxophone, it really
beautiful.
just warmed my heart. As
Melrose wins the tip-off.
Yeah.
Here's Pashilian. Gives it over to Vlakovic. Vlakovic drives. Oh, nice take. Oh, nice rebound by Vlakovic. Yeah, it was. Melrose leads 2-0. Here's number 3. And they're gonna call Melrose ball there. Or Wilmington ball.
you know, this Melrose team has been having some trouble recently, and on a 4-game losing streak. Last time we were here, they lost a heart-crushing game to Wakefield against our enemies. And
that was a good defense by Melrose there. And we'll get the travel on the Wildcats as it would be a Melrose ball.
yeah, like I was saying, this Melrose team has been in a little bit of a slump recently. On a 4-game losing streak, last time we were here, lost to Wakefield in a heart-crushing fourth-quarter loss, and then game after that gets absolutely embarrassed by Burlington on an away game. Now they're back here against Wilmington, trying to end this curse. And how do you think Melrose will respond to?
I think they got to respond. They got to respond like they want to play, because they're a playoff team right now, but they're not playing like one. They got to have the drive they had.
And what are they, 9-8 right now?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. I think they got to get their record up so they can get at least a decent seed in the playoffs. So
At least a home game.
at least we can come back here one more time for a playoff game.
Your favorite commentators.
Your favorite commentators, Makai and Jack Harris, baby.
There's a free throw. That's good for Luka.
As Luka hits the free throw, 1 for 1 on the night.
He's tying a shoe. We got a shoe break. Any day now, Luka. There we go. Here he goes for a second take. And this is good defensive rebound by the Wildcats there. As number 24 passes it on to number 3. Number 3 over to number 2. A nice steal by Petrosian there.
Great steal, great steal.
Welcome back, Makai.
Yeah, welcome back. Last time we were here, Jack, it was an all-out defensive battle. And I don't know, by the looks of it, I think this might be quite the opposite as it is out of bounds on the captain, Luka Vlahovic, and it will be Wilmington's ball.
It will. So what you were saying, it was a defensive battle. Also, I'm noticing there's not as much people here. Just goes to tell you how big those rivalries are.
Yeah. As Jay Tucci falls down, seems to have lost his footing.
Nice steal by Jay Tucci. Gives it off to Marino. Nice take by the Red Raiders there.
Points of the night.
Hey, Makai, I got one question for you.
Yeah, Jack?
Do you have good Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I think
Because
okay.
I'm sensing some good connections right now.
Oh, you shouldn't have, Jack. This Valentine's Day love is really going through the air right now as Wilmington inbounds the ball. And it goes right through the legs of number 24.
That should be a Melrose ball.
Not looking good for the Wilmington
Wildcats.
Wilmington Wildcats. Not looking good for them right now as they've had, I think, 3 turnovers so far. And it hasn't even been 2 minutes into the first quarter. So it's looking very good on Melrose's behalf.
They're looking like the Cleveland Browns, a lot of turnovers.
But hey, the Cleveland Browns been turning around. Baker Mayfield been doing so well. They just signed Kareem Hunt too. Oh, with Marino almost with the steal.
Good hustle by the Red Raiders there. As number 5, Christopher Stokes will inbound it. Gives it over to number 3, Kevin Palmero. Palmero looking for a pass. Oh, he loses the ball. Gives it over to number 24, Anthony Stevens. And this take
with
was
a
good.
nice 3 by number 24, Anthony Stevens, the senior. Marino Preciosa will get the ball, and we're trying to find Luka, but can't. Defense is looking.
You know what, Makai? This is bringing flashbacks to the Wakefield game.
Oh, the full-court press. Oh, man. And they call travel on Marino. Marino seems a little confused. There might have been a little confusion on the offensive end. But, yeah, this full-court press has been giving this Melrose team flashbacks to this Wakefield game. And maybe Wilmington's been looking up their film.
Yeah, great job by the Wilmington coaches if they have looked up the film and saw the full-court press there. As number 3, Palmero takes it up, gives it over to number 2, then gives it over to number 14. Number 14 back to number 2.
That's Owen Surratt, number 2. Owen Surratt passes to number 14, Evan, and he misses, but is rebounded by
There's going to be a
Preciosa.
foul right there on the Wildcats. As we will get another timeout. I am Jack. Or not. Jay Tucci tries to inbound it, gives it to Luka. Luka over to Marino. Luke Petrosian over to Simmons, who checks in, and that's a nice take by Holden Simmons, fresh off the bench.
Holden gets on the board. And speaking of Holden against Wakefield had a pretty rough game on the free throw line, which ultimately ended up costing the game. Hopefully, Holden will come back and retaliate.
Yeah, he's got to come and have a vengeance in his eyes if the Red Raiders want to have this one right here. Wildcats will inbound this one right here. Ryan Marr checks in, R4.
And a D3 by
Nice take.
goes in as the Wilmington Wildcats are only down by 1. And see they're doing the full court press and they're just trying to feed the ball. Marino Presdale gives it to Ryan Marr. Ryan Marr gives it to Captain Luka Vlakovic. Luka Vlakovic slowing down the offense a little bit and hitting a quick dribble move. Getting in the post. Nice post spin. Gets it out to R4 and
Nice hit by R4.
Trigger tray bomb by Ryan Marr.
That's my rec ball assistant coach right there.
Yes, sir, Jack Haggerty. Yes, sir. Oh,
nice steal by Marino.
Nice steal. Oh, and good dribble move by Marino Presdale as he floaters.
Good take by the Red Raiders right there.
And the Red Raiders are looking pretty hot right now as they're up 12-6 and not even halfway through the first quarter yet.
The Wildcats aren't purring anymore.
Yeah. It seems like the polar opposite of the Wakefield game. A lot of offensive explosiveness.
I would definitely agree with that one, Makai. As Marino gives it over to Holden. Holden over to R4. Ryan Marr dribbles. Gives it over to Marino. Marino drives. Nice rebound by Holden. Good hustle there. A nice take by Luka as they get 2 more points, and that will bring the score 14-6 with 3:30 left in the first. Oh, nice. That was an offensive breakdown right there by the Wildcats as Holden drives over Marino wide open. Cha-ching!
Hits it down. And do not leave Beat open because he will knock those down 9 times out of 10. And we'll be right back.
We are back, Makai, and Chris Cusolito checks in. And as the saying goes, roses are red, violets are blue. I'd like to wish a happy Valentine's Day to you, Makai.
Thank you, Jack Haggerty. Thank you. And Chris Cusolito was listed as questionable coming in tonight's game against Wilmington. Good to see him on the court. Because
that's unbelievable to see him.
Yeah, his presence will definitely be felt tonight.
He's number 14.
And a steal by Marino Prezioso. Call a foul, and Marino cannot believe it. He is in utter shock right now.
So number 5, Christopher Stokes will inbound it. Here's a take by the Wildcats, and it's good.
Good 3 by number 24.
I believe they're 3 for 5 right now on their field goals. Here's Cusolito. Over to Vlakovic, the captain, over to Holden. Holden with a take. Good take by the Red Raiders.
And I just got word, Jack, that Holden Simmons last night against the Burlington Red Devils was scoreless the entire night. How do you think Holden would have to return tonight?
First of all, I just didn't believe anything you said because it just came in utter shock to me right now. But good defense by whoever they played last night.
Yes, the Burlington Red Devils are a good team as number 5, Charles Borstel, is about to check in the game. And it's good to see Charlie in the game last night. Put up a career high of 6 points, so he's hoping to break that record tonight.
You know, Makai, speaking of the Burlington Red Devils, I believe there's a pretty big matchup going on this Saturday at the Burlington Ice Palace with the boys and girls hockey team. So
Good
make sure you go to that.
Good
That's the word Mass is going.
Good luck to them.
Here's Cusolito driving up. Over to Ryan. Back to Holden. Holden. Nice rebound by Marino. Over to Coos. Coos back to Reno. Reno with another 3. Oh my Lord.
What did
As my catchphrase goes, cha-ching.
What did I say about Marino? Marino knocks those down 9 times out of 10. You cannot leave this man.
Oh, nice steal by
Ryan Marr gets the steal. Gives it to Marino Prezioso, who's been on fire in the first quarter, who gives it to Holden. And Holden drives and contested layup.
Nice take by Holden.
Great. Holden has 6 points on the night, and Marino already has 10, and the first quarter isn't even over. Safe to say Marino is on fire right now.
You know, Luka, as I'm watching right now, I see Captain Luka Vlakovic standing up cheering on his team. That just shows how much he cares about winning right now.
Yeah. That's why they nominated him captain, because even when he's on the bench watching other people's play, he's still showing up the court and he's still bringing that intensity every single play. And as number 5,
it's a bad take by the Wildcats.
Shot. Number 25 tries to go up with it, but it is a foul, and that is 2 shots for the Wilmington Wildcats.
You know, as we were saying a few weeks ago against Wakefield, these foul shots are going to mean a lot tonight.
Yeah, but if Marino Prezioso keeps scoring like he's scoring, they won't stand a chance.
Steph Curry with a shot, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As Ryan Marcus checked out the game for Captain Harry J. Tucci. Andrew Mungie makes the second one, puts the Wildcats only down by 12. As Harry Tucci inbounds the ball, Chris gives it back to Tucci. Tucci gives it to Chris, and Chris gives it to number 5, Charlie Borstel. Almost makes the shot.
Here's a Wakefield Wildcat.
And it's stolen by Chris Cousleto. Chris Cousleto has a wide open lane and makes it. Puts Chris on the board, 2 points on the night. And good defense by Holden Simmons. And it's a fast break with Charlie Borstel and Chris Cousleto. Chris Cousleto will take it up and it is fouled. And that is 2 shots for you, ladies and gentlemen. 2 shots.
That always scares me when Coos is pushed like that because he has had some leg problems and you would not want him to see him get hurt.
Yeah, it's his hip, his leg, his calf, his groin. And, you know, you got to be careful when you're doing that.
Exactly.
You know, right when I said that, he looked over to the press box. I think he heard me.
Giving us some love.
Yeah. Shout out Chris. That's my guy.
As he's going to take us first up 2. And Luke is going to be checked in for Marino.
They're cooling off Marino right now. He's been red hot so far this quarter.
Cousleto second take.
And no good, as he's 0 for 2 in free throws.
Number 24, Anthony Stevens, will take it up over number 25, Andrew Munson, over to back to number...
and it's stolen by Chris Cousleto.
Charlie.
And Chris Cousleto will be taking up the ball on the right side of the court, calling a play, dishes to Jay Tucci. Jay Tucci gives it to Holden. Holden finds Charlie wide open in the corner and does not get it.
We're going to get a foul on Luka there.
Charles Borstel 0 for 2 on the night so far. 0 for 2 on the night so far. Number 34, Brandon McSorley, lights out shooter, coming on the court right now. You know, as this first quarter is about to end, the score is 26-12. So if my math is correct, that is 38 total points combined in the first quarter alone. Shout out my math teacher, Miss Mays, with the quick math.
Mellors is going to have to keep their foot on the pedal and keep driving because they cannot let up this lead. They cannot afford to lose another one.
They cannot. As number 24, Stephen Anthony, will be taking the free throw. He made the first one. Let's see if he can make the second one. And he does, putting the Wildcats down by 12.
Here's Cousleto taking the ball up here. You know, Wilmington's actually laid off at the full court press. I don't know why teams are doing that because it always works.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, not everyone.
Borstel wide open.
Takes a dribble, pump fakes, and Charlie wide open in the corner, but the ball is lost.
That's going to be a Wildcat ball.
Questionable pass selection by Charlie Borstel. He was wide open, but, you know, that's just how selfless Charlie is. Always trying to make others better.
Always trying to get those apples. We got out of bounds on the red there.
Off the feet of Holden Simmons, freshman, and will be the Wildcats ball.
Number 23, James McCarron will check it in. Nice defense by Melrose there. Goes for that half-court shot.
And as we end this first quarter, the score is 26-14 Melrose, and I will be back for the second quarter.
We are back.
We are back. We are back. And a little bit of technical difficulties on our end, but we are back nonetheless.
Better than ever.
Yes. Yes, sir, Jack Haggerty. Yes, sir.
We're going to get it's going to be a Wildcat ball as Preziosa is checking in for R4, Ryan Maher.
Tell me to get the shots. Just say get your shot.
And here they're going to get another pair of foul shots. Number 25, Andrew Muncie.
Rebound by Brandon McSorley. Gives it to Chris Cusolito. Chris Cusolito is taking up the right side of the court, trying to find someone. Gives it to captain Jay Tucci. Gives it to Brandon McSorley. And gives it to Marino. And then Brandon McSorley goes up, and that is down. And it looks like everyone's getting a share of the rock, as that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on the board tonight with points. And Chris Cusolito gets it, and almost an and one. And let's see if Cus can do better than his last free throw attempts. 0 for 2.
Chris Cusolito will get a pair of foul shots here. Here's his first take. And it's good. As Harry Kelly will check in for Holden Simmons. Harry Kelly's a senior tonight.
It's going to be his last time playing on this court. You know, this is definitely an emotional moment for the seniors.
Oh, definitely an emotional moment. I could never forget when I played my last game on that turf out there, and it was so memorable.
My time's going to come next year, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. You know, this program has been so good to me, but let's not focus on that. Let's focus on this great basketball game right now.
Oh, yeah. Time will come when they have to say their goodbyes.
Yes, yes.
But not right now. We still got a lot of basketball left. As Muncie will take another set of free throws. And he misses his first take. Here's his second take. And it is no good. Nice rebound by Cusolito.
Chris Cusolito has been really active on the rebounds. I haven't been counting, but if I was to take a rough estimate, anywhere from 4 to 6 rebounds in tonight. And that's really good for someone his size.
He's going to get the rock again.
Being a little small for a point guard, standing at about 5'7".
Nice take.
Definitely making a presence on the field.
He definitely is. In those in his pregame reports, when I saw his name on the inactives, I was like, no way. But then I guess it surprised everyone. He's playing now. Joey! Here's Cusolito. He's going to look for Tucci here. Gives it to him. Tucci's going to see Preziosa. Preziosa. Over to Kelly. Kelly with a nice take. And it goes right in. That's 4 points on the night for Harry Kelly.
And wow, this Melrose offense has been ecstatic tonight with 34 points and not even 2 minutes into the second quarter. And this has been really good. The polar opposite of the Wakefield game, as Harry Kelly gets the steal, gives it to Marino Preziosa, driving down the right side of the court, finds Chris Cusolito at the top of the arc, feeds it to Jay Tucci, who gives it to Harry Kelly, who gives it back to Jay Tucci, who brings it up for a layup, and not good, and it will be Wilmington ball.
Wilmington will inbound the ball here. Gives it to Muncie. Muncie back to number 24, over to number 2, over to number 3, back to 24. Jay Tucci's covering him. Pump fake. Passes it to number 2. Number 2 drives over to number 24, wide open, and no good. That was a nice play right there by the Wildcats. It was going to go out of bounds and be a Red Raiders ball, but the Wildcats knocked it off one of the Red Raiders' foots and out of bounds, so Wildcats ball. As Rob Wiesen checks in. You know, Makai, the good thing about them being up so much is you can get all the players who don't normally play a lot of time.
Yeah, this is good. This is definitely good. Getting healthy rotation as this team is really young and lacking of experience as number 24, Stephen Anthony, has a 3 to get down by, oh, geez. 15, down by 15, geez, I don't know. A little bit of
Tucci
brain
wide
fog.
open. Oh, McSorley. Back over to Marino. Marino over to Wiesen. Wiesen with a good take.
Oh, and Wiesen is on the board with 2 points. But yeah, like I was saying, this team is really young and they lack a lot of experience. But, you know, being able to get in, I would like to say, I don't want to jinx it, but blowout
Nice
games
block.
like this.
Get the ball.
Ooh. And it is good hustle by the
They
junior
go on a
Robert
kick
Wiesen.
ball and Melrose there. But as we always say, we're not the ref, so we don't.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
going
that's
to call it down there, but yeah, like I was saying, this team lacks a lot of experience. So in games like this, when like you're up by 20, up by 15, you know, you start rolling a lot of guys in, and I'm hoping to see sophomore Andrew Norton Jefferson and Chris Allen, the junior, see if they can get some reps because you know they're going to be a big part of the team next year when these seniors are gone.
And Matty Moe, too. You can't forget about him.
Can't forget about Matty Moe.
And I don't know what that was. I don't even know if you can call that a shot. It's a Melrose ball.
Yeah. Marina Prezioso will get the inbound. And
He calls a play.
Yep, trying to call a play. Ryan Marr running around the baseline. Robert Wiesen, and it's stolen by Stephen Anthony, and he will go up, and that is good. And Stephen Anthony's having a pretty low-key night. I think 12 points on the board right there. If I was to take a rough estimate, I don't have it written down or anything, but I'm just assuming it's about 12.
We're going to get a timeout for the Red Raiders, and we will be right back. We are back. As I believe the Red Raiders will have the ball here. Jake Tucci's going to inbound it, it looks like. Inbounds it to Marino. Marino going to look at Harry, gives it to Harry. Harry's going to pass it over to Boyd's going to drive it. We got a foul.
Looking pretty good for this Melrose offense, looking pretty good. As they're up by 15 with 4 minutes left to go in the half.
He's Tucci going to inbound to Marino wide open. Marino over to Kelly. Kelly over to Tucci. Tucci over to R4. R4 back to Tucci. Over to Marino. Marino over to Tucci. Over to Ryan. Over to Kelly.
And they're fouled. They're fouled on the play, and that will be an inbound. Not the foul shots.
Don't forget to stick around for the girls' game as they are prime time against the Wildcats as well at 7 o'clock.
And I heard this Wildcat team is pretty competitive, but I think once again Samantha Dewey, the sophomore.
Marino's wide open over to Tucci. There's good. They're moving the rock really well today.
Really well. As Ryan Marr finds Harry Kelly, who gives it right to Marino, who gives it to Robert Wiesen and misses. But with a lead like this, you can afford to miss shots like that. As Ryan Marr almost steals the ball, and it's almost a block by Marina Prezioso, who's been doing really well on defense and on the offensive end.
Marino drives the ball up. He's going to look at Kelly here. Over to Ryan. That's not. We got the Melrose ball there. There's a little pushing and shoving going on. And Hayden Simmons will check in for Robert Wiesen. Good to see him be in the game. Ryan Martin's going to check it into Harry Kelly with a quick take. A nice take by the Red Raiders as they go up 2 more points.
Almost a steal by Ryan Martin. Gives it out to number 5, Christopher Stokes.
Nice offensive rebound by the Wildcats there. Takes a 3-point attempt. Just misses. Here's Marino driving up fast. Fast break. Over to Tucci wide open. Yes, sir! Cha-ching. Those are the defensive turnovers I'm looking for, Makai.
Yeah, really good right now.
And Muncie's going to have another pair of free throws here. This is probably his eighth or ninth attempt here. He makes his first attempt. Borstel's going to be checked in for holding here.
Let's see if Charlie Borstel can get on the scoreboard, as there's 2, 4, 6, 7 different players on the scoreboard, and this Rock is being definitely being generous tonight. And Charlie almost gets the rebound and is stolen by Harry Kelly, as Marino takes up the ball, trying to form another play, and it seems like this Melrose team has always been just taking up the ball and moving to the right side of the court, as Harry Kelly gets the ball and is stolen by number 3, Kevin Paul Marino. Jeez.
Number 5.
Number 5, Stokes. Give it to Munzie.
Nice
Puts
defense.
his shoulder down, and it is almost stolen by Charlie Borstel.
Right through the wickets of Borstel, but Prezioso gathers it back up.
Right, once again, his name has been said
Over
quite often.
Tucci back to Marino with a deep take. Oh, and just misses.
This heat check right now, that was a heat check. But, ooh, and Marino falls down hard. And
we're going to get another foul.
Marino was complaining to the ref that a foul wasn't called. But, you know, he must have seen something that we didn't, Hags.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why we're up here announcing. They're down there reffing. Just let them do the job.
And let's just stick to announcing. Here's his first take. And this is number 5, Christopher Stokes, taking these pair of free throws here. We got just about a minute 30 remaining in the second half. As Melrose is up by 21. No, check that.
21,
Check that.
15 once again, 15.
Yeah, 15.
That is not your cup of tea, Jack. That is definitely not. As they're coming back with a full court press, a smart idea, as Charlie Borstel feeds it to Brandon McSorley, back to Charlie Borstel, who fakes the pass, who gives it to Brandon McSorley, and that is automatic of 4 points on the night so far, Brandon McSorley.
Here's the Wildcats drive, number 23. And that's going to be a travel, as that was in plain sight. I don't know what that was. Tucci's going to inbound over here. He's going to look for Coos, gets it off to Coos. Coos is going to try to look for a pass here. As they're going back to the full court press, as Coos gives it to Tucci, over to Borstel. Borstel back to Tucci. Tucci over to Preziosa. As Marino's getting guarded on. Over to McSorley, who's... Right now, Makai, I'm giving McSorley the nickname of a microwave because he is always hot when he comes in.
Yeah, he's automatic in that corner. Short corner, long corner, any corner.
Microwave, he's always hot.
Any corner of the room, you know, corner of the table, anywhere. Any corner he is automatic from.
He's going to get 2 free throws here.
Yep. Yeah, if you're this Wilmington Wildcats team, it's been a rough half as they are down by 18. Yes, 18. I was trying to look at the score, but I didn't, that idiot. But yeah, it's been a rough half so far for the Wildcats. If you're the head coach, what is your game plan? What is your game plan going?
You got to try to slow down this powerful Melrose offense here.
Yeah, and I think it's full.
That's gonna be a good defense by Tucci there as he gets the turnover, and he'll inbound this.
Yeah, and I think they have to go back to this full court press. And this is the only way to stop this explosive Melrose offense.
Because right now the scoreboard showing everything as we get timeout, and we will be right back.
Yes, sir.
We are back here as Cusolito is going to inbound to Preziosa over to Cruz for the 3. Oh, it just misses. As nice defense again by the Red Raiders. That's going to be their ball.
And there's a 2-on fast break, and Jay Tucci takes it up and is almost
But
there.
look at the rebound by Preziosa. He's got Coos. He's going to give it over to Coos. Coos is going to slow it down here.
And it's going to be looking like the last possession of the half. Let's see if they can try to get the last shot. Hopefully go up by 20 or more.
Right here, Makai, no threes. Let's just get the 2 points and get out of here.
Yeah. Don't be flashy. Oh, and Marino fakes it, and Charlie goes up and does not get it, but gets his own rebound.
Nice take by Borstel.
Charlie Borstel on the board tonight with 2 points, and that concludes the half, ladies and gentlemen. The Melrose Red Raiders are up by 21 against the Wilmington Wildcats. I'm your host, Makai Dunton.
And I'm Jack Keggy.
And we'll be right back.
We are back here as Tucci inbounds it to Marino. Marino over to Luca.
Yes, and we are back. And I just went downstairs and got me some fun dip because it's Valentine's Day. And
Bet you got no Bev though.
you know I got the bev on deck. Don't disrespect me. Like
Nice
that.
take by Luca.
But this fun dip is smacking very hard. Definitely appreciate it as Marino almost gets a steal and he runs into number 24.
And if you're looking for some fun dip, just go raid Bree's training room because they will have that there.
Ton of fun dip in her training room.
As number 24 is an inbound it here. Finds number 2. Over to number 24. Back to back. As you can see, there's a ball. Nice save by the Wildcats. As he gives it to Muncie. Good rebound. And that's going to be a Red Raiders ball. As Jay Tucci's going to inbound it here to Marino. As Marino takes it up the court.
Marino gets to the right, gets to
Tucci over to Luca. Over to Kelly, wide open. Nice take by the Red Raiders there. Wildcats are going to take it up here. Over to number 5. Number 5 going to drive. Luca rebounds it. Tucci over to Bashoian. Bashoian, nice take.
And almost
good rebound by
Jay
Tucci.
Tucci, and it's not good, but it's rebounded by number 24, Stephen Andrews. And let's see if this Wilmington team can come back from this deficit. And they're down by almost 30, down by 25 right now, down by 25.
That's going to be a bad turnover by the Red Raiders there. As we got a timeout from Wilmington, and we'll be right back.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, as the score is 51-28. Melrose Red Raiders as the...
Red Raiders will have the ball.
Yes, Red Raiders will have the ball. Jay Tucci with the inbound in. Going to inbound it to Chris Cusolito. Is dribbling up the court, looking to see something. As number 14 comes up and plays some press defense on him. Something that has been Melrose offense kryptonite. As Kus is wide open in the corner. Sacrificed that for a Tucci 3, but... Tucci gives it right back to Cusolito, and Tucci trying to find someone, gives it to Luca, who's double teamed, and Chris Cusolito goes up.
Good take.
Great finish by the captain, Chris Cusolito. And I'm telling you, Jack, this athleticism of Chris Cusolito is just something else, man.
Oh, it's
and
insane.
They call a backcourt violation, and as the freshman, Holden Sims will be checked in for, my guess is Harry Kelly. Yes, sir.
You know, Makai, I'm looking at the scorers table here, and Mr. McLaughlin's doing a lot of talking and not a lot of working.
Yeah.
Here's Cusolito.
Has anyone told you you're an absolute clown, Jack? You really are. You really crack me up. As Holden Simmons finds...
Over to Tucci.
Oh.
Nice rebound by Simmons.
And one by the freshman. He's having himself quite a night. You know, he's been scoring so much, I lost count, so I'm just going to say...
A lot.
A lot of points. So as Marino. Don't forget about Bean.
Here's his first take, and his only take. And he continues to struggle with the free throws. Is that something to worry about, Makai?
Not tonight. I don't think so. Because the game seems pretty one-sided as Chris Cusolito gets the steal. It's going to be a 2-2 fast break, and Kuz uses athleticism to drive to the hoop.
And he'll get 2 shots there.
Draws a foul. But free throws, I don't think they're as important as they were in the Wakefield game, given they're up by, 27? But in a game closer, like the Wakefield one, free throws are very, very important. And if Chris Cusolito misses this free throw he does right now, which he does, doesn't affect the game not that much. So to answer your question is no.
Here's Cusolito with his last take. And he's 0 for 2.
I think Chris is 0 for 4, 0 for 5, I think, on free throws.
That's nothing to worry about in this game, but that's something come playoff time you're going to want to adjust.
Yeah, he got to be hitting some extra free throws before and after school if he wants to get those numbers up.
Pretty soon you'll be seeing the good teams that really will play a good game against you guys.
And this losing streak this Melrose team has been on has really hurt their playoff rankings, as I think they're going to squeeze into the bottom bracket of the playoffs, but guarantee you first round they're going to be playing a really good team, so they got to get everything sharp. So
I believe in this Melrose team too, as Marino is going to take a 3 here. And it is good!
Jack, what did I say?
Cha-ching!
What did I say? The first 3 he took, you cannot leave him open. He will hit those 9 out of 10 times. This man is lights out from behind the arc.
The bean is lean.
The bean is definitely lean right now as Chris Cusolito passes it to Jay Tucci. Jay Tucci gives it to Holden Simmons, who gives it to Marino. Wide open in the corner, but sacrifices that for Luca. And
Luca is passing it.
nice, good save, but they're going to call it backcourt as Luca shoots a shot. And as I'm looking at the score right now, Melrose is at the 30-point margin right now, and it is just not looking good for Wilmington. And you can tell by just the emotions coming from the bench. Very, very bland, very monotonous, just boring. Looking at I think they just want this game to be over.
If it was a fight, they would stop it.
Yeah.
Nice steal by Tucci.
Nice steal. As Luca is going very, very fast, as he gives it to Jay Tucci, who does miss a
But
layup,
Luka gets the rebound.
Luka with the putback. Oh, reliable Luka.
All reliable. That's a good take by Wilmington.
And
You
this
know,
is
number 24, Anthony Stevens, has been having one heck of a game.
Yeah, too bad. This has been overshadowed by this just amazing offense that Melrose had.
Good take by Vlahovic, the captain. El Capitan.
And as I'm looking at the score, Melrose has 62 points right now. And I think this is going to be a very, very high-scoring game. And Chris Cusolito with the athletic play. I told you that athleticism is something else.
And Coach K is going to take a timeout here. As we'll be right back. We are back as the Wildcats will inbound it to number 3.
Like I was saying before we got cut off by the timeout, 64 points in the third quarter. It's going to be a very, very high-scoring game in the final score.
And I don't think the Red Raiders are going to take the foot off the gas here. I think they're going to give it all. They're going to put it all in the pot.
They got to rack up as much points as they can to get the good playoff. Well, I wouldn't say good, but decent playoff seeding. Because, you know, points really matter when it comes to those things, especially when you have similar records.
Oh.
And
nice defensive, good defense by Luke, but he gets a foul away. We got a different look here for the Melrose 5. We got Ryan Marr, Charlie Borstel, Harrison Kelly, Brandon McSorley, and Luke Pashonian as the 5 as they give the starters a break.
Yeah, and you can tell they're not taking the foot off the gas pedal as Matty Moe, Christopher Allen, and Andrew Jefferson have not checked in the game yet, so they are trying to pump out as much points as possible.
And those 3 are a very young core that can ball.
And I think one of the most high-scoring Melrose basketball games I've seen, well, there was one my freshman year in the first round of the playoffs against New Mission Academy, and I think that ended up final score. I think it was 60-something to 70-something. And it was a really close game, but we didn't come out on top. And there was another one about 2 weeks ago against Winchester with the overtime thriller, final score 74-70. And I think that this game...
That was a deep 3 by Anthony.
Stephen Anthony shooting lights out right now. But this game will definitely pass the 70 mark, even 80 mark, I think, if they don't take this foot off the gas pedal. As Harry Kelly backs down and Charlie Borstel goes and drives and kicks out to Ryan Marr. Ryan Marr will...
You could have shot that a few seconds ago.
Charlie Borstel trying
They got Luke wide
something
open in the corner. There's Wilmington driving it up. Good defense by Ryan Marr there, R4.
Melrose ball. You know, not a lot of offense has been generated with this 5 on the court, but, you know, what can you expect when it's not the starting lineup, when you don't have Luka and Marino just scoring all of the buckets?
But you know what? Good for Coach Kaz, because I love seeing these seniors getting to play on their home court for the last home game.
Yes. As Charlie Borstel is in the corner, who feeds it to Ryan Marr, gives it to Harry Kelly, and he was trying to make a play and gives it right back to Ryan Marr. And a little confusion on the offense, not finding anyone. He gives it to Luke Pashon and gives it to Brandon McSorley, who takes it up and is not good, but it's rebounded by Harry Kelly, and that is in. Wow, and it looks like everybody on this Melrose team is getting their fair share of points. Everybody. I can't name anyone on this team who doesn't have points. Number 11 drives, kicks it, and misses a seemingly wide open layup as Charlie Borstel will be trying to go coast to coast. Nope, I'm wrong. He will be slowing down the offense and give it to Luke Pashon, who gives it to Ryan Marr and is almost...
Nice hustle by Ryan.
Nice hustle. And that is tipped and stolen by number 11, Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark will give it to number 15, who feeds it to number 34, who is wide open, and wow, Connor Paquette with his first points on the night.
At this point, Wilmington's just throwing up bricks and hoping they go in.
Yeah, that's the game plan you got to be in right now, because when you're down...
Nice answer by Kelly.
Because when you're down by 33, what else more can you do? You can't win the game off twos.
In NBA 2K, I call those anger threes.
Anger threes. I can relate. Oh, Charlie Borstel.
Over to Mott.
Oh, Charlie
Over to
Borstel
wide open.
in the corner and does not get in. Charlie Borstel with 2 points on the night, and he is 1 for 4 right now.
And as Melrose has finally hit the 70 mark here, as number 11 mishandles the pass, drives.
And not good, but rebounded by Harry Kelly. And then Charlie misses the buzzer beater. But that'll be the end of the third quarter. The score is 70-37. We'll be back.
We are back here as Melrose breaks up the huddle.
Yes, sir. We are back. Score being 70-37. And I don't know if I've seen a blowout like this, Jack, to be honest with you. A 33-point lead? I don't know. And the question is, not even if the question is shifted, will if Melrose will win this game, switch it to.
And we see Matty Moe.
Matty Moe with the steal back in the game.
The one and the only.
He was kind of sneaky with it. I didn't see him checking the game. Must have been a huddle thing.
Oh, and he's wide open in the corner.
And he passes to Luke Bashowen. And Brandon McSorley finds Ryan Marr, who pump fakes, gives it to Matt Moe, who gives it to Brandon McSorley, who goes up, and it is not good, but almost grabs the rebound. And it is rebounded by the other 34, Connor Paquette. And number 23, James McCarron, will go up, and it's not good. Luke Bashowen grabs the rebound. Luke Bashowen trying to stir up some offense, feeds it to Brandon McSorley, number 34, gives it to Ryan Marr, and Ryan Marr feeds it to Matt Moe, who is kind of open but kind of not, but he passes the ball back to Ryan Marr, who gives it to Brandon McSorley, and Harry Kelly is wide open calling for the ball, and he misses it, and Matt Moe almost gets the rebound with the tip, but it is not that easy. You got to get 2 hands on the ball, guys, 2 hands.
Here's Wilmington moving the ball. Oh, and like I said, they're just tossing up threes and hoping they go in. Matty Moe with a nice rebound.
Not much of a game plan you can have when you're down by 33.
No, just got to hope and pray they go in.
Now, let me ask you this question.
I got an answer.
Over or under 85 for this Melrose team? Over or under?
Ooh, I might. Oh, 85? Let's take the under on that one.
Really?
But let's hope they prove us wrong.
Well, good lay.
You know what? Now I'm taking the over.
You're taking the over? Okay. I think I'm going to go under because I think they're just going to be, at the final minutes of the fourth quarter, I think they're just going to be slowing down and just trying to get out of here, not trying to risk injury because these are the games where some of your star guys he's hurt the most, just trying to play just straight out and then just for no reason, really.
Let's put a coffee on it.
Yes. Jack Haggerty, the school clown.
As his first foul shot was no good. We got the starters coaching up the 5 on the court right now, which is really lovely to see. We got the girls team going on in the locker room, getting ready for their bout.
And stay tuned after this game. They will be battling out with the Wilmington Wildcats for the league title. Well, I think that was lying. It's not for the league title, but it's going to be a very interesting game.
Wilmington's moving the ball around over number 12. Number 11.
I was just informed that the girls already have won the league title. That's just show how successful this basketball team is. Congratulations to them. They're going to be trying to get some good rankings.
That's going to be Melrose Bowl.
Yeah, they're trying to get some good ranking for the playoff game.
Brandon McSorley inbounds it to Pashonian. So he walks the ball up. Here's R4. R4 over to Perry. Over to Matty Moe. Gives it to Pashonian. Pashonian's got Ryan. Ryan over to Kelly.
And he
got
took a foot out of bounds, and it will be Wilmington ball. You know, I'm still looking to see Andrew Jefferson and Chris Allen get in this game. You know, when you're up by almost 40, when you're up by 35, jeez, you got to put in these young guys. You got to give them the experience. This is key.
Yeah, it is key. You know, just you got to grow them a little bit.
So I remember
pretty soon some of those kids won't be able to play the JV, and they're gonna have to play varsity.
Yeah.
And not seeing any varsity time might kill them.
I remember when I was a sophomore, when I got my first garbage time minutes. You know, I was really nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but coming into this year, when I got a little bit more time, I wasn't as nervous as if I never played a varsity snap before. But you know, you got to get these kids ready for the intensity and the toughness of varsity sports, because there is a very big difference between varsity and JV.
Yeah, it's just so much faster, and you know, it's like the experience of JV is so much different.
Yeah, and all of these kids on this court have played JV, and they can vouch that it is just a different type of atmosphere.
That one's good.
You got to get them ready.
I got one question for you, Makai.
And what is that, Jack?
Are you ready for Saturday at 7 o'clock
Oh,
when Team Haggerty faces Team Petty Pond Rec Ball?
Oh, you bet your boots I'm ready for this rec matchup. Oh, man. It's going to be a great game.
As Wilmington moves the ball over to number 15. 4. He's going to try to look for a pass. Over to number 34. Number 15 is trying to make a play here. Over to number 34 who takes a 3.
Close out.
That's no good.
Good closeout by Brandon McSorley, and it's rebounded by
Nice
Matt
job
Morrissey.
by one and the only Matty Mo.
Yes, sir. All right, Luke Pashone takes up the ball, gives it to Brandon McSorley. Brandon McSorley feeds it to Ryan Marr, and Ryan Marr finds Matt Mo kind of open in the corner, but sacrifices a shot, gives it to Ryan Marr, who gives it to Harry Kelly, who misses, but who grabs the own rebound and makes it again. You know, those second chance points are very huge, especially when you're a big guy like that. If you're able to put it up, miss, grab your own rebound.
You got to travel here on the Wildcats, so the Red Raiders will get the ball back.
If you're able to put it up, miss, and then get the rebound and then put it up again, that's an extra. That's an extra. You get kudos for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. And I'm not gonna lie to you right now. I've lost track of how many points people are scoring, so I can't even give you the exact numbers. But just know a lot of people are scoring a lot of points.
Which is lovely to see, because just when one person gets all the points, it's never good. But they're spreading them out evenly.
All right, so the Red Raiders have 74 right now with 3.5 minutes left. Are you still vouching for this over 85, Jack?
I am. I want a coffee tomorrow morning, so they better score over 85.
All right. As Brandon McSorley gets the rebound, and Charlie Borstel, if you look over at the press box, he's waiting to get checked in. He's sitting down.
Oh, and coach is pointing over to the 2 young guns.
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and it looks like Chris Allen and Andrew Norton Jefferson will be checked in for their first time. And the crowd is cheering them getting their first varsity rap. Shout out to them.
There, you over to Ryan Marr.
Yep, and it's official. They're taking off their jerseys. They're getting ready.
McSorley with an... Oh.
And Harry grabs a rebound, gives it to Luke Pashone, who takes it up and almost, but is rebounded, and it is out of bounds.
Wildcat ball. As we have the 2 young guns and Charlie Borstel coming in.
Here they come.
You know, both these guys can really ball. We got one guy, AJ has a really big presence out there, and Chris Allen can shoot and drive.
And they're clapping it up for Harry Kelly, because he knows that's his last time on the court, and it's a very emotional moment. As you can see, he's almost brought to tears, because he knows how much this Melrose basketball organization has done for him. And
Cowboys gonna ride off into the sunset after this game.
Well, I might have to change this bet to over 85, as Chris Allen's been checking this game. Chris Allen is absolutely just lights-out shooter. Like, I can't name anyone who could shoot a 3-ball better than him.
If you thought Vinnie Johnson was the microwave, you haven't seen anyone yet.
Oh, if he's a microwave, good steal already by the sophomore, Andrew Norton Jefferson. And speaking of sophomore, Ryan Marr gets the ball and making some offense. Charlie Borstel feeds it to AJ down low, gives it to Matt Mo, and it is a And this Melrose bench, even when you're up by 36, they have this energy like this. This is amazing. This is the type of energy you need going to playoff games. And Matt Mo gets an impressive and one.
And I'm 9 points closer to a coffee.
Oh, yes you are, Jack. Yes you are. Oh, they're scoring 77. right now.
Make that 8 points closer.
One more point until they're up by 40. And Chris Allen almost gets the rebound. He smacks his hands together because he knew he almost got the steal. He knew he almost got it. But good defense on him. Good defense.
You know what I'd love to see right now, Makai? I would like to see all the seniors out there for one more shift.
Yeah. Hoping Chris Allen is down looking for the outlet pass, but it is stopped. But that will not phase Chris Allen as he will be spawning up at the right wing. And Chris Allen, it was trying to get it, and Charlie goes up, and AJ gets it and goes down. And that's the sophomore's first point of his varsity career. Shout out to Andrew Norton Jefferson.
Come on, guys, 6 more points. 6 more points.
Steal. Wow, this is amazing. Crazy how the most exciting part of the game is at the end when the team is up by 41. Matt Moe, good pass and travel by Charlie Bostel. Chris Allen looks a little bit annoyed because he knew he was wide open in that corner. But, you know, it happens. It happens. Oh, it's good to see everyone in this Melrose team get in. It's good.
It is great.
No warm-up jerseys on the bench tonight. As they're just chucking up threes and just hoping they go in, as you like to say.
Anger threes.
Anger threes, just like NBA 2K.
You heard?
I heard. And Chris Allen is wide open in the corner, and he's trying to find some space. And Charlie Borstel feeds it to Chris Allen, and Chris Allen would have shot it, but, you know, it's a selfless player and sacrifices it.
R4.
Moves the ball. And Chris Allen is calling for the ball, and Charlie Borstel, 4 points on the night. And I don't know if you're getting this coffee right now, Jack. They have 81 points with 50 seconds left. I think they're just going to be chucking up balls and not getting them, man. Oh, man. I don't know. This coffee's going to be looking tough. I think they might be slowing it down. Yeah, slowing down the offense. I really hope to see Chris Allen get some points on the board as he's wide open in the left corner. And Charles Borstel isn't looking up because Chris Allen was wide open.
Matty Moe.
And Charlie Borstel gets the ball, feeds it to Chris Allen, and Chris Allen doesn't shoot, but gets a turnover. Wow. And I don't know. They might hold this ball. They might hold the ball out. This is a Wilmington team. You know, the shot clock is off. Let's see what they can do. And they will be driving, and he gets a layup.
Nice take by the Wildcats.
Great take. And now they are down by only 41.
This coffee.
Oh, man. Well, Jack, before this game ends, I would like to say I would want iced coffee, double sugar, extra cream, all right?
Roger that.
All right, and happy Valentine's Day, folks.
I'm Jack Haggerty.
And I'm Makai.
Stay classy, Melrose.